So, quick update on this possible pound Aussie dollar reversal. It's continued to go down, but that's not a problem, because that is the beauty of my method, as it were. I mentioned before, when it was up here, if it breaks the low, then we bring our reversal resistance level down to the next high, low, lower, high, lower, low scenario. Doesn't look like this low will get broken, I don't think, but never assume anything, just trade the levels. So now I can put a resistance reversal level on there, that candle there, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. So if this goes high, low, high, high, low, high, high, and break, then that is a signal for a potential long. And as you can see, I mean, it hasn't done it for hours and hours. And if you watch my other videos, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So we can also put a new level on the 30-minute as well. That 30-minute high there would be the reversal level to test the hourly high, which we put above it. So there's not an awful lot of gap there, but it's probably deceptive. Still 14 pips, that's a worthwhile area. Oh, no, actually I do apologise, I didn't do that right. I've got to put the level on there first, so it's going to be about 5 or 6 pips. And we need to be aware that one could cause a problem, so quite frankly a 30-minute reversal wouldn't be sensible, but a 15-minute to get into this area here would be potential. So sadly this is a massive move. Must have been news related, I haven't looked at the news. Doesn't look like we're going to get the reversal on that either. Have a look at the 5-minute, what's that doing? Yeah, it must have been news. I'm not going to bother looking for the reason for this, just an update video to show you how I would actually action this trade. So really and truthfully, there's not an entry there. I don't think I'm going to go around hunting for a trade. Let's just see what Aussie dollar actually did. Aussie US dollar. That would have spiked up, obviously. We're on a 5-minute chart. 15-minute. Come on, catch up. 30-minute. So you could put a level on here and see where we could trade to. 30-minute, that's an hour, so it's diabolical actually. Daily. So excuse me, this was an exercise in patience and discipline, possibly a reminder to double check news before you enter a trade, or consider a trade rather. Having said that, I've had 8 winners today, and really this was a whole the whole point of this end of day one. If you look at yesterday's end of day one, that worked out perfectly, and there's a very, very good in-depth analysis of that. Or, I mean, when I say good, I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I just mean I spent a lot of time explaining how I approach these things. So in this instance, what do we got going on here? Weekly. This is the high, low, lower, high, lower, low. So we need to break that weekly with a close above that level there in order for this down move to be over. Clearly see we've got a descending trend line that may well cause a problem for price. We've broken this weekly high with a close here, so end of week, which will be tomorrow, there will be markets open tomorrow, even though it's Good Friday, because America doesn't have the bank holiday. If this ends up here or tests this support here, then I would definitely expect a pullback. But once again, disclaimer, never trade what I think, and I would never just trade it willy-nilly. I would expect it to pull back, because that's what price does when it hits old support acting as resistance, or alternatively breaks this resistance level there. Sorry, I've gone off a bit on one because there's pointless even looking for a trade with those spikes on the lower time frames. What I'm looking for with a reversal, suppose this was the 15-minute chart, and this was way high up on, or this was a 15-minute chart, and we had small candles here. Then 15-minute candlestick trend is a 1-minute swing trend, and you just trade it accordingly. But I find this the easiest way to find the reversals, along with our trusty little currency strength meter here, and that's it. So next week I'll be watching this for a possible short, and then possible continuation, or just a short and a continuation to the downside. So that's it. I hope this was of some value to you. I apologise that on these two charts I analysed, there was no reversal. We could flick through another few, just see what we've got. CAD and NZ. So NZ CAD, so find it on there. Sorry, I'm looking for, I haven't gone to sleep. NZ CAD chart window. Let's delete that. So what have we got? 20-day average 94. So it's running into the Asian session later, so they could easily just be grinding this up and continue in that direction. CAD is weak, yeah. Rising. NZ strong, yep. No chance of a reversal on that, I should think. Let's have a look at the 15. Excuse me. No, there isn't. Still powering on up. So they're obviously sending it. The Americans have decided to drive it up for whatever reason to the ready for the Asian session. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pump and dump move, but never assume anything. Always trade what the charts tell you. Yeah, this is exactly what I never want to be considering trading, because you know I've got such a long way to come back down. You know, you could try and target that if you were really keen on your analysis, using the 5-minute reversal. We can't even use that because of that massive spike. But it does, you know, 1-minute analysis, it still does the same thing. You know, if you shorted it here or something, you would have got a trade in. Notice one didn't break and close here, didn't break and close here, didn't break and close here. The only time when it did break and close, high, low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, low, high, low, low, and close, was when it actually went down a little bit. You know, I don't recommend using 1-minute reversals, but they do follow the same rules as it were. That's why I'm so wed to my method. I've been trading it 12 years now or so, and it just keeps getting better. Once you've added this to it, forget about this one, it's proprietary, I can't share it. But and then Digger ones, hourly 8 EMA on every time frame, and you've got a pretty solid method. Thanks for watching, have a great weekend.